Hello and welcome to episode 135, entitled Write It Down. Why? Why should you write things down? Well, there's power in seeing your thoughts on paper, and it can give you a possibly new perspective if you have it written down. My name is Vierheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. Stanford MBA course did a study, and they divided up a group of students, same number in each group, into three groups. One, no notes. Second group, notes on their computer. Third group, notes with paper and pen. The third group retained more and were able to actually put into practice the ideas that were presented much faster and with more quality than the other two groups combined. So what is suggested is you take notes by hand and then transfer them into your computer. You'll recycle that information, and in this way you'll get to see the information twice. It'll reinforce the ideas, and you'll be able to use them better. Now, what to write? When to write? There's something that has been called dream therapy, and I doubt that a little, yet it's still interesting. So I wanted to share this because I do this many times. Right as I'm going to bed, I have my journal there, and I open up, and I always promise myself I'll write at least one sentence every night. At least one sentence. Invariably, I'll write more, because at bedtime, I decide to answer the questions: what did I learn today? What help did I receive? What challenges do I face and deal with tomorrow? So let me run that by you again. What did I learn today? What help did I receive from others? And what challenges do I want to face and deal with tomorrow? And I write that down. I give that some, and before I go to, when I wake up in the morning, then I review and consider what I have to do for the day. And many times I might come up with solutions or new approaches to those challenges that I was thinking about as I slept. I also keep a notebook in my pocket with a pen, and make sure that as I'm walking down the street and a random thought comes to me, I'll pull out that notebook and write it down. Guaranteed, if you don't write it down, poof, it's gone. So you can have random thoughts all day long, write them down, and they can help contribute to you being more productive, or remembering something, or taking care of something that you need to take care of. So my suggestion is write it down. Help yourself be successful. If you do that, you might surprise yourself. Write it down. Thanks. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.